Live. And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the house here. This is your host of Coverage Awareness Studio, Justin Ames. Come on. Here I am today, setting the priority straight that Jimmy Fallon and NBC are here to, what's the word? Take over the viewership of YouTube. Or are we? Or are we set to whatever standards that Jimmy Fallon is obviously just a media hog? But is that true? Is it really the facts of what the construct of mass media production is? YouTube, back in the day of 2007, was all about the broadcasting of the self, the understanding of the self. But how do we move forward? A great guy brought up a great conversation. You could check him out on YouTube. He's got a bigger follower than I do. I just have like under 300 subscribers. He's got like, I think, I don't know, 450,000 K. So discovering how to get seen on YouTube is one of the most difficult things. How to build your channel, how to build your brand in a world of mass media production. CNN, NBC, ABC, Jimmy Fallon and The Tonight Show. All these shows that are for television and specifically for television are now on YouTube's platform because they bring in money, they bring in revenue. This small channel, Coverage Awareness Studio, just posts content pretty much whenever they feel like it. But this channel idea is to really open people's minds to the idea that there is more to turning on the TV and watching it and making some guy rich because he wants that moolah. And Jimmy Fallon's not even funny, but if Jimmy Fallon wants to have an educational discussion, I would love to bring him on. Jimmy Fallon, if you see this video out there, come on out. So, anyways, there's a guy called Sticks Hexenhammer 666. He's a great guy. He's funny. He kind of rose 6 months ago in awareness of the whole YouTube platform thing and how YouTube is about monetizing bigger channels that have bigger subscribers. All for, I think the word is that mass media production of CBS, ABC, NBC, CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, and the list goes on down the road. People can't, and this is the other thing is people can't upload just anything. They can't upload anything anymore. Just like I mean, you could still upload. You could still make a live broadcast and you can still share it live within your community and those who subscribe if they're real subscribers and not bots. But really, you can't just post something and expect it to be at the top of the page. It can happen. You can grow your channel, obviously, but you have to put something out there that grows for people's attention. The channel here isn't misleading. This video, it doesn't have a misleading title. It's actually telling the truth. Jimmy Fallon, NBC, and the priorities of YouTube to make a lot of money. So now that there was a paid program back in the day, I was part of it. I would still love to be very much part of it, but YouTube changed their guidelines. Now you have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours because of those big channels out there that they are protecting that bring in the revenue. I apologize for that. So these big channels bring in the revenue. These mass media productions come here on YouTube and they'll be like, hey, this is a platform. This is a great platform. People are dividing their attention from their television set. They're getting rid of their boxes. They're cutting the cord on television, but they're keeping their internet service. So, how do we get them engaged? Well, there are some people out there. We're still going to produce our television program like Jimmy Fallon and The Tonight Show, or uh, there's a few other late shows out there. I think the one that really has got like the lowdown is James, what's his name there? The Late Late Show. But, anyways, what I'm saying here is these mass media production companies now that were on television are now here on YouTube, are on Facebook, they're on Twitter, they're on using these public platforms to bring in revenue for them as well as their advertisement community. And the internet was supposed to be an open source, peer to peer communication between one person to the other. That one person shares the video of a content creator who's a small one. And that's how the views get, earned. You earn your, now it's 1,000 subscribers. I think it was like 300, or it went by your channel views for you to be part of the YouTube partner program. I'm part of the partner program. I'm just waiting to hit 1,000 subscribers. It would be greatly to engage. In addition, so I'm going to comment here in the live chat. This guy, Sticks Hexenhammer 666, great guy. He's funny. I think he's from Vermont. I'm not sure. He does talk about Vermont, and he does talk about Rutland. I think he talks about some of the newspapers in the state of Vermont. Great guy, because the newspapers in the state of Vermont are a bunch of shit. That's all they are, shit. That they are, fully shit. So, anyways, about 10 years ago would have been 2010. But before that, when I was in college, because get this though, people, I started college in 2004 and I'm still in college. But I'm doing it, intelligently, obviously. I'm doing it within the paradigm of my own life and trying to improve myself as much as I can. Like I said in past videos, I have an associate's degree in American Intercontinental University. It's Associates of Arts in, I'm sorry, I have an Associates of Arts in Business Administration with honors from American Intercontinental University, a Bachelor's of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies from Liberty University, a Master's of Education from Concordia University, Portland, and from there, I earned my doctoral degree from Concordia University, Chicago. And now I'm going for a second master's, a Master's of Science in Psychology. Psychology is freaking awesome. From University of Phoenix, which I have just mostly been inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success. So, anyways, what I was talking about, Jimmy Fallon, NBC, and their priorities to come to YouTube. YouTube is saying, okay, we're going to protect your channel. We're going to make sure that revenue is set. Nobody can take down your channel. No trolls can hurt you. Nothing's going to happen of that. And even this video is going to be set so far at the bottom that nobody will be able to find it. They'll probably be able to find other channels above this or other videos above it that point to CNN, NBC, ABC, Jimmy Fallon, obviously, because I put his name in the title. But anyways, you could still put someone's name in the title and move on from there. Their priorities is basically to join a platform because they want to increase their viewership, because they're losing viewers from television. So now they're coming to the internet, and they're pretty much turning the internet into a big television platform to where we're not going to be able to communicate. We're not going to have any social life like Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. We're not going to be able to broadcast ourselves anymore. We're not going to be able to share any memories. They're all going to just be like, hey, now we're on the internet. Now nobody wants to be on the internet no more. They don't want to watch us. They don't care about us, and which is pretty much faithful. People don't care about mass media production. I mean, they want to be able to communicate. They want to be able to communicate with their family members from long distances away through Facebook. They want to be able to have an independence on LinkedIn and show their brand and build their brand. They want to have a argumentative conversation on Twitter, and they want to be able to broadcast themselves on YouTube. And now Facebook's doing the broadcasting thing with live. I've also noticed that, like on YouTube, you can't go live on your phone anymore unless you have those subscribers and watch hours. But you can go live on your computer from a hardwired connection. Why is that? I think it's mostly because of the brand. Hey, it's like YouTube saying, okay, you brought subscribers to your channel. Now they're on the platform. We're going to protect you. We're going to give you these rights. Now you have the right to stream live on your cell phone. I used to be able to stream live on my cell phone on YouTube. Now I can just make videos and just upload to YouTube, which is kind of the same, but I kind of like this live stream. So now I just revert myself to Facebook and stream from there. But anyways, the whole idea about communicating and understanding and living to the means beyond the media production system and beyond how YouTube is now projecting themselves to be into the community, and why people are actually going towards other video sources of sharing. But yeah, so it's nuts. It's crazy. Definitely subscribe to Six Hexenhammer 666 on YouTube and show him some support. He's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome. And I'll see you in another video. This is 12 minutes already. I don't even know if I'm rambling or anything, but we'll try here. This is just a random live stream, which is going to happen pretty much quite a bit. Could be once a week, could be once every 2 weeks, could be once a month. Who knows what's going to happen here on Coverage Awareness Studios on March 20th, 2022. Happy spring, y'all. Happy spring.